He dragged some lawnmower across it. Hi, Mr. Field the Eel. Hi,
Right.
Mr. Field the Eel.
Yes, Miss Miranda.
Oh,
Alright,
you're
let's do this.
delightful little dude.
Well, let's do this.
Let's do this. Just getting that
Hey, we're
up.
in.
Everything looks good. Everything's looking good. All right.
So
Hi,
let me pop
Miles.
this out.
I don't get how people are here like immediately. I don't even.
Miles. That's interesting. I know someone called Miles too, but probably not the same person. Or else they would have been like, Shan? Yeah.
Shandragon
The one, the only?
that lives on 586 Baker Boulevard.
Well, you know Cindy?
Cindy's not. I'm so sorry.
Actually, I was gonna be like, well, he's married to the pancake glow.
Well.
Hey, what's going on, people?
Hello there, and hello there, VCap and Frisk. Anyway, hello internet, peaceful audience, and Shandragon here. We're gonna do a two-person Monster Prom. Isn't that right, Shan?
That is correct. Our guest appearances did not appear, so you've just got us two here, and we're gonna try and entertain you. What shenanigans are we gonna get up to tonight?
Shandragonigans.
That's correct.
We've got two players. And
So
we're gonna go.
are we
first
still
and
doing
first.
first? Okay, so pretty much when are we? So we're trying to date all of them, and then we're moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Spooky high school. Woohoo! Yeah.
Let's go. Hello, the Jaminator.
Let's go. Yahoo!
Obviously, we know who this is.
Yes.
Iconic. Has never been anything but
Bane.
iconic. Hello?
My name is Bane.
Bean. And
All right, and I'm gonna actually name myself Shandragon this time because I don't know if I've actually been Shandragon because I've been Shagdragon, I've been Shagwagon. Actually, no, I haven't been Shagwagon yet. But let's see if you can spell my name.
not fair. I didn't know this was gonna be on the test.
Hey, I'm actually gonna try this time. We're going full sweaty.
And we're gonna go sweat on Monster Prom.
Hell yeah!
And so they're gonna go and try their hardest.
We've got the stupidest pop quiz ever. All right, trying to get the narrator voice on. So here we go. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Robert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. Greek Agorist. Like literal Greek Agorist reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. Or bullshit. It's your regular social network, but every time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, their text and their money goes to the people exposing to that bullshit.
I'm gonna go getting a socially awkward guy called Robert.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the bullshit because that sounds like a fucking ideal place.
Oh, that's so
So
wow.
What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks the truth of your soul. Octopus emoji. Best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve one or several octopi. You freak.
Don't call me
Next.
a freak.
Caucasian guy with a turban because fuck stereotypes. Or snowman. Because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards and he has a kick-ass hat.
I'm gonna go for the snowman because he's the one in the top left corner.
Interesting. I was Also gonna go snowman. You know, fuck it. Let's be snow buddies.
So bold.
So bold. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Meat. Success. Double cream de la Gruyere and meringue. Tequila and Coke. Spicy chocolate. No, chocolate on fire. Or rainbows and gummy bears.
I'm gonna go. Okay, so this one's gonna be Snake Girl. This
Yes.
one's going to be.
That's gonna be Polly, which I was gonna go for.
Yeah. This is gonna be.
That's gonna be the nerd.
Nerd.
That's gonna be the wolf boy.
I thought that would be the wolf boy. Oh boy, I love rainbows and gummy bears.
Maybe it's
Damien.
either meat or rainbows. That's definitely Damien. Yeah. So who are we missing? Who are we missing out of the?
Ugh, I guess I'm gonna go for. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go for meat just to go and verify, because I think you might be
Okay.
right.
Okay.
And
And
you
I'll
want
go
tequila and Coke.
tequila and Coke.
Yeah. Oh, I
Ha!
should've
Called
gone-
it.
I should've gone for
Called
the-
it.
I would've-
Yes, we forgot about the princess.
Oh, screw it. I'm gonna go start. I'm gonna go start everything going downhill from here. Wait, did
Oh
we
wait,
ever...
are you gonna go to the bathroom and like get the first item and try to get
Yeah.
out an event?
Boy, you should.
They're all. What the fuck?
What should I find at the Freddy's? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Let's go find
Why
out
is there? Why is there a feel the eel? Right? Why? Why? Why have you done this? I thought you were joking. Oh, you bought a Five Nights at Freddy's? Okay, interesting.
I was
interesting.
gonna get the, but I want to get an ending. I know that that's just one event.
Oh yeah, I want to be more fun. Which
You
is
know where you're going.
yeah, outdoors. Let's go start a rave.
Oh yeah.
There's like 300 people. Someone summons demons. Rad. I get +2 fun. Later that day, you're out shopping with Vera and Polly when a wild cockatrice appears. It gallops through the mall, biting shoppers with its jagged beak and turning them to stone. Scott and Damien come chasing after it, holding a butterfly net and a frilly dress.
This
Oh,
isn't
God,
our
poor
fault.
characters. Oh god, how did they do the voice? Yeah, we had nothing. Actually, I'm just gonna make
We
him
had
a
nothing
really,
to do
really
with this.
Aussie bogan.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do the voice? No, you do the two girls. Yeah, so you do.
Well, no, because I've already got the two
Wolf
people
Boy
here. Boys,
and
you do
Vera.
Damien.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn him into like an Aussie bogan. We had nothing to do with this.
Another mythical creature crisis. Just when I'm starting to enjoy my shopping.
But it's so cute. I bet that vicious chicken dragon really knows how to party.
Did somebody say chat?
Scott and Damien see everyone looking at them and wisely hide inside a clothing rack. What are you going to do about this creature? Ignore it or befriend it with a delicious cinnamon. I think it'd be pretty bold to try and befriend it,
Yeah.
but
I feel
Do I
like
have-
ignoring it is for Vera for sure, right?
well, I know.
she's
Didn't
giving
we
you the-
establish that it actually just depends what your stats are? Would befriending it, do you think, would be boldness or charm?
Either way, none of it's creative. It doesn't feel like it.
No. I'm thinking like it'd be bold to just walk up to it and try to make friends with it, or would it be bold to just ignore it?
I don't know, but either way, right now, you should be scared
I'm
of...
fucking sweating. I'm fucking sweating.
All right, now, so you have like the board behind you. You're just like, all right, here are the answers. We need to we need to staple this information down. Do I ignore this thing, or do I befriend it with a delicious cinnamon?
You know what? Cinnabons. I don't know if that'd be bold.
You're gonna ignore it.
You know what? No, I'm gonna try befriend it. Why not? It's probably a stupid idea, but
Ooh.
oh, so charming. How did you know that Cinnabon is a cockatrice's favorite treat. It gulps the tasty cinnamon bun down in one bite and burps happily.
I have to say that the charm was the least
Weakest
likely for my my thoughts there.
Yeah, I thought it'd be either charm or boldness.
Maybe
but
creativity.
I guess it was charm.
As you turn back to your shopping, it follows you. It seems you've got a new friend.
Okay, obviously we need to take this hideous creature out clubbing with us because, duh.
Well, I suppose that is another way to spend an evening.
You take the cockatrice out to all the hottest clubs. They let you in because they don't want to be murdered by a cockatrice. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Hell yeah, we're off to a good start. We're fucking sweating, boys.
We're sweating.
Everybody chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud.
Let's see. Well, I just befriended a I befriended a cock. So I'm gonna go with veterinarian.
I'm gonna go with poacher.
I love it.
Player order is decided on how weird it would be to see a slutty costume based on the selected occupation.
Well, considering that I bet there's a bunch of slutty porn of because if you're a poacher, you're wearing the fucking expedition kind of clothing, or that, or you're just wearing ragtag stuff that you found at Dollar Mart.
I'm gonna say.
I think that more people
You're
would
completely
have had.
correct because you wouldn't go to a sexy vet. You would go to a sexy doctor, not a sexy vet. But poacher, I can see
who the fuck goes to goes, oh yeah, babe, tonight I want you to wear the veterinarian costume and treat me like a good little puppy.
Actually,
Please.
no, fuck. Just give me the first. Let's move on right now.
This
Week
just in.
1 was done.
We now know what Shan gets. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I just made a good. What the fuck?
You know who I'm talking to. Look at the top
Oh
corner.
no! No! Superintendent Chalmers and he who shall not be named.
You know where I'm sitting.
I'm gonna go up the top left with Polly.
You find Polly and Liam not eating, as usual. You know, because they're undead.
Wait, Liam's undead? That's interesting.
You know, with the food in this cafeteria, it really is a... I hate this, because, I can't... Okay, you know what? You know, with the food in this cafeteria...
We can never settle on a
really
voice
is
for him.
Atrocious. It's hardly even worth my worthy of my momentgram.
What? I didn't even eat the food.
See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off?
What? No.
Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off.
I'm sorry, did I get the meth mod? At no point did I agree to.
Jesse, we need to cook.
That's the one. That's the one I think I got.
I've got a huge advantage though because I've cooked so many drugs. I used to know a guy called Walter White, and we go way back.
Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on.
The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. Two celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible.
Come on, give you
Says
Gordon
the-
Ramsay.
I don't know how to do Gordon Ramsay, but I saw British, I went instantly for David Attenborough.
Okay, David Attenborough being a bit of an asshole is funnier, actually.
So let me
Get back into the acting moment. Hello, my name is David Attenborough. I think they're both equally horrible. said the cruel British judge.
I think they're both equally marvelous,
said the overly nice British judge.
What was that voice?
Both judges.
Like it's in my brain. Like I can almost touch it. I can almost touch that voice. I'm gonna go on a
Well, it
list
touched
for
me.
touching it.
Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge, whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Liam's, because I think that glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with the parsley he sprinkled on top. Or Polly, because she's literally just made a pair of pajamas for a cat. Is that what she really would have made? I mean, I'm going to go with the Polly one to pick her as best, but I hope that's right.
Yeah. What? Unbelievable. That's not even a food.
What is an even food?
That pile of yarn you're knitting in that frying pan, that's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat.
Oh, was it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing.
Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't.
Oh yeah? Then how come it won the food contest, huh?
Well, because...
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch you all later. I'm gonna go find a cat to put these pajamas on.
Later, you run into Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty. Fuck yeah! If you know what it means. It means you get to pet the cat she put the pajamas on. What did you think it meant?
Well, yeah, we can't do that before prom, you know? It's a work in progress.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do this one because you're gonna have to do a lot of stuff with your voice in a bit.
Well, I mean, I saw that thing, and the only voice
Join the trans-dimensional queer eldritch communist revolution.
Abolish capitalism. Glory to the people.
You can't seriously be considering abolishing capitalism? Bean, are you telling me you don't want to be the ground beneath the heels of a ruthless entrepreneur?
Sure, you're down for a revolution. Seize the memes of reproduction, or whatever. Oh, no way. You're a filthy class traitor, and you like it that way. Besides, Vera might just tread on you personally, and you can't pass that up.
Obviously, I'm gonna go with the Mr. Field the Ear one.
Nice. Nice. To charm.
Glad to have you aboard, comrade. Bust your boldness.
Looks like you've signed yourself up for the glorious trans-dimensional queer eldritch communist revolution. Good luck storming the multiverse, Bean. +2 fun.
I'm queer.
Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud. Whatever the fuck I'm gonna have to read from Mr. Feel the Eel next. I'm gonna shorten that to Feel the Eel for my voice.
I'm gonna go the Holocaust.
A bold choice.
So
It's
bold.
decided based on how interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key component of a supervillain's plan in a movie. Well, actually, I don't know. Because if it was a movie where the Holocaust was the key component, that's just called History of Hitler. But how interesting would it be as a key component of a supervillain's plan to kill my voice by making me voice Feel the Eel constantly?
I feel like that'd be like a very Doofenshmirtz kind of like level thing. Ah, Perry the Platypus. I was never able to voice Mr. Field the Eel growing up. And so now I'm going to torture Shan.
And then I had him smoke 5 8-balls. It was glorious. He can't read anymore,
Well,
but he
here's the
makes some
thing.
really funny noises.
The thing is the only reason you don't find it interesting is because it's already happened. But I'll have you
Well,
know, it was
exactly,
it was
so-
an interesting plot for someone.
Well, yeah,
I lose
but I
Sunday
mean,
night.
like, are you watching a documentary or a movie?
Yeah, right. We
Hey,
said it said
winning
super
on
villain.
technicality.
Oh, it would have been super hella.
Now
That would
it's
have been hella.
Shandragon's
Binge.
time to go to the bathroom.
Oh, bathroom.
Yeah, because I think she likes boldness.
That day, you skip class and hang out in the bathroom because you just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class, you give 0 shits but gain +2 boldness. Later, you see Polly floating around, her ghostly glow less ghastly than usual.
Hey, Shandragon. I'm just hovering a little low today. Everyone seems so hyped about love, and I love being hyped, but I'm not really sure how this love thing works, you know? I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party and felt this strange magic. My temperature rose. I felt even floatier than usual. Everything was so bright and beautiful. I was ecstatic. But then I remembered that I had taken literal ecstasy, so it probably was just that. Classic mistake, am I right? I've had some pretty good highs, but they say being in love is the greatest high of all. The next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love? Or float in love, since gravity doesn't actually affect me.
Oh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person. But you like Polly just too much to not help her, despite the consequences. Scientifically speaking, people fall in love faster when afraid. Do something fun with them, like getting stabbed, or stare deeply into their eyes for 14 hours.
I'm gonna go the top one because that sounds bold. Oh, well, fuck it, I'll take it. OMG, great point. I love science. I mean, I don't, but I love it when it gets me drugs or gets me laid. Loved, not laid, loved, in love.
With that, Polly disappears, literally, to begin her quest for the terror that is love.
What is love?
She
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
She catches up to you a few days later.
Hey, so I went on a date the other night with this super cute humanoid. And I took him to a getting stabbed party, just like you suggested. It was awesome. He was so terrified. It was like each time a knife entered him, he got more scared. And more in love with me. Then the date continued because he bled out and died and became a ghost. So we had even more in common. Like, I'm over it now, obviously. But I'm pretty sure I was in love for like 15 whole minutes. Next time, I'm gonna try and work my way up to 25.
Polly, in love for 25 minutes? Maybe the next time it'll be with you. Maybe you'll even make it to 50 minutes or eternity. Either way, you've opened up Polly's heart, metaphorically, to love and gained +2 charm, +1 smarts in the process.
You know what? I'm proud of that one. I think the voice acting there was pretty decent.
I'm gonna go and be creative.
Good luck. You rehearse for a class play. Where
You
I
gave
could
a
have swore at the
blowjob.
bottom of that I saw blowjob. You look up to see Scott approaching Vera. He looks confused. That isn't unusual for Scott, but you decide to eavesdrop anyway.
Hey Vera, you're mean, right? Ah, you noticed? And you're a girl, right? Ah, you noticed? Well, I was watching this high school movie the other day, and there were these mean girls, and the mean girls were mean. cheerleaders. Now, I know you're not interested in being a cheerleader, but maybe you could do something to help the football team. I mean, according to the movie, high school athletes and high school mean girls are natural allies, right? As much as I hate to admit it, you do have a point. I suppose you have some idea of what I should do? Well, I don't really do ideas, but I'm sure Bean here has a great idea. Tell her.
They both look at you. Well, what's your idea? Forget cheerleaders. We need fear leaders. Instead of pumping our team up, they'll make the other team feel like shit. Or well, that's what you get for not letting me read the other one. You excitedly pull out your notebook and show her your fear leader concept art.
Oh, fear leaders, I like the idea. But wait, why does this uniform have a cutaway for boobs? And why is this model having sex with a teddy bear?
Fucking
I think it looks
A621.
nice. Nice is not the point, Scott. We're supposed to be dismantling the opposing team's psyche, not threatening them to weird furry sex.
That's what you get. Wait, why did you get a fucking heart from her for that?
Because I like
That's
furry
what-
sex.
Well, I guess she does. I'll see you on E621.
Okay, there it goes.
I'm sorry, but I felt like that was the perfect cutoff, okay?
And something happened to B.
What?
You were having a quiet evening, thinking about furry sex with a coconut and totally not human flesh flavored smoothie when Polly faces in.
Sup, Ben? You planning on coming to my Death Day party?
Oh, okay.
It's going to be lit. It's going to have all kinds of reminders of the way I died. Guillotines, quicksand, alligators, and all the food will be poisoned, of course.
Will that kill me?
Wait, what? How exactly did this girl die anyway?
You know, I've been thinking about it, and I'm really into the idea of sharing my afterlife with a fellow ghost, you know? Think of all the cute ghost dates we could go on. Going to haunted houses on Halloween and actually haunting them. Walking through walls to get where we want to go. Appearing in turns to reveal perspective and truth to greedy old misers who don't appreciate the holidays. You know, all that classic ghost stuff. But I also kind of wouldn't hate dating Shandragon. So I guess my question to you is, when do you think his Death Day party will be? Like, will he become a ghost soonish at least? I'm not super patient, but I do think he parties down and could party even further down as a ghost.
Oh, I could kill him for you if you really want.
Shandragon? That reckless bastard eats gluten. Gluten, I tell you. He'll be dead by noon, probably. Or Shandragon's gonna be around for a long, long time. Trust me. He already has a place reserved in a retirement community and has taken up bingo and become an expert knitter. Game over. I mean, game not over. Not for a long time. He's gonna die old monster. Now listen, you know what you must do.
I feel like you're gonna be around a
That's
long time
correct.
beneficially.
I think I'd like
No.
to say I'd like to believe it, but he's got.
No, I eat
He
I
really
eat
likes a lot
gluten.
of gluten. He's gonna die today, I think.
I eat a lot of gluten. My penis is about to fly out.
gluten. Ha! I knew Shandragon lived life on the wild side. Which will hopefully take him right into an early grave.
Hopefully.
Ideally, the grave right next to mine. And then we can party for all eternity and make random yee noises on sound recordings. Like this. Jesus Christ.
My neighbors probably think I'm a fucking psycho.
if you decide to die anytime soon, you're welcome to come to our ghostly raves. They're going to be ghastly.
You know, on the last day of doing doing this one, like this before we go to the DLC, we should put on the voice acting to see what the actual voices sound like.
Wait, there's actually voice acting?
You not remember the first episode we did of this, like the first stream?
No, I thought we've been voice acting this the entire time.
So there's actual voice acting, like, because we
Wait,
disabled that to start
when?
with.
I don't remember this at all. Am I like... So, like, okay. Yesterday... Actually, no, it was today. Fuck me. I was down the shops because I needed to get something from the chemist and some stuff from Woolworths. And I go into Woolworths and my mum has asked me, hey, look, we need some dog tenders. Like, there's, like, little chicken tenders for dogs in, like, a treat packet kind of thing. She's like, we really need some of those. I'm like, righto. So, you know, if I see them down there, and usually we get a $30 pack, which is like 500 grams. So I go down there and I get my shopping, and then I'm looking, and I see that they don't have any of the big packets for $30, but they have some of the small packets for $14. And I'm like, what would mum want? And I'm like, she'd want 2. So I grab 2 of them, and I'm going out the checkout, and I swear to you that I scanned 2 of these things and put 2 of them in my backpack. I get home, and I'm pulling things out, and I'm like, oh, there's only 1 pack of dog tenders. And I look at the receipt, and I only scanned 1 pack of dog tenders. And I'm thinking, at some point on the walk home, did I just enter a different fucking universe? Because I swear to you, I picked up and scanned and paid for 2 packets of dog tenders. But apparently not. Apparently not. And I'm going crazy. Either I'm going crazy or I've entered into a new reality. And you're all here thinking that I'm crazy, but you don't know the Shandragon from this reality because I just came to it.
Did you say you just
Who am
came?
Oh my god, yeah, totally.
Well, you're not really sure how Shandragon is going to feel about how excited you all are by his impending death. But hopefully he'll be psyched that it's a death approved and eagerly awaited by Polly.
I'm just like, I'm here to wingman my friend.
Oh man, how awkward is it going to be if Shandragon is actually in love with Scott, and now you're all psyched about his dying for nothing, like a psychopath. Joke's on you, in another life, I already dated Scott.
No, I'm meant to be predisposed to Scott. I don't like that.
You gain +3 fun for sending Shandragon to an early and awesome grave.
I feel more
Wow,
fun.
I'm glad it's so much fun to plan my impending demise. Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice. Okay, so I'm gonna go with what's it called? Is it? Yeah, I believe it's. I just gotta check this because I don't want to get the movie wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Well, I'm gonna go with
Gosh damn it.
Also, all you ladies and gents out there in chat and anywhere in between, how are we all doing tonight? You guys enjoying the stream so far?
they are asking
Are we
about
enjoying
their
the voice acting?
Their husband.
Who's all?
They asked about a husband.
Because I only see the YouTube chat.
Ah.
Yeah, we really need to make a way so I can see both chats.
Yeah, I need to start. I think I'm gonna start multi-streaming again, starting next stream as well.
So, here's a
Like-
question: Where do we have the most chatters? Is
Oh,
Twitch the
it's
chatting pop-off
YouTube,
place,
but,
or is it YouTube?
YouTube right now is just not there because it is 11:15 at night, and this is we're just testing out a new time, so our viewers aren't usually here.
Right.
Hi, Legacy viewers. For the use there, tell us what movie you would choose here, because I'm gonna choose Dragon Ball Evolution.
I have an idea. Also, good choice. Let me go twitch.tv/PixelRodians. Did I get that right? I did not.
Don't post a picture of your genitals there.
Ah, there's no S. Okay, so I go here. I hit this. I say, hi, the Jaminator999. How you doing today? I mute this. I go to the chat, and I hit pop out. And then I put it to the side, and I go back to the YouTube stream, where it's... Oh, Greninja,
Hi,
how you doing, man?
Greninja.
I go back to this stream, and I...
You summoned someone. Good job.
Yeah, let's go. And now I have both chats open. Let's fucking go.
All right, so... Choices were Kung Pao, Enter the Fist, and... What was yours again?
Dragon Ball Evolution.
And decided on how bizarre an action figure based on the selected movie would be. Okay, so it's obviously Kung Pao Into the Fist, because that's already... Have you seen Kung Pao?
No, I haven't seen the
Oh
Dragon
my
Ball
god!
either. Don't
That's
make me
another
watch it.
movie we have to
Don't
watch
make
in
me
June.
watch it.
No, Kung Pao is so good. It is so incredibly good.
My life is over.
So I think that Polly likes boldness, smarts, and maybe fun. So I have to get those three up. So let's go to the outdoors. I want to get a bit more fun.
Let's go start a half-hour raid. It goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, and he's worried that people are calling him Juan, the small
Swan.
Latino cat. It's just that there's 33 other Juans in the school. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both had. You both have a great time remembering those crazy stories, and you get +2 fun. Later, you see that Polly is even more excited than usual, and you
like-
decide to see what's going on.
It brings you a bunch of gluten.
You know, I've been doing a lot of soul searching recently. Get it? And I think I finally figured it out. Who I really am, I mean. My soul emoji. The emoji that speaks the truth of my soul. I think a lot of people would say I'm like the winking ghost emoji or the paler emoji, but those are just who I am on the outside, you know? My real soul emoji is pink heart with a blue arrow through it. It's like, I'm sweet, right? But I've also got a dark side. Plus an arrow through the heart is how I was killed. What about you? What's your soul emoji?
My soul emoji is pink heart with a ribbon around it because it's right next to yours in the selection menu. Or my soul emoji is air horn, loud and proud, and big into hip hop.
Is that one, isn't it?
I don't know why I had to do that. Well, my fun is pretty good. And my charm is also decent. But I don't know if she'd like me copying her. She doesn't say. I mean,
Wow,
is she a
that's really
gamer?
corny. I hate that.
You know, I'm
gonna
thinking
barf.
that. I'm thinking that's what she'd say to the top one.
I'm gonna go bar.
She likes people being themselves. So let's go the air horn one. Let's go air horn. She might. Yes, let's go. Air horn. That's a great choice.
I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping that it would say not so creative.
No, I fucking rock that. Beer, 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 beer. Man, I love when I'm listening to a sick pop song and all of a sudden, air horn, air horn, air horn. It really keeps the party going. We should hang out more. If you're anything like an air horn, I bet you're never get annoying.
Yeah, you're air horn funny, which is a good thing. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Not very creative.
And now, it's time for the classical fun with B. That day, you spend some time in the library PCs. You deceive a lot of people with a sensationalist video and impossible stuff. You gain a shitload of money, but cover all the costs. You only keep +2 money, but you made a Why is there Markiplier?
I have no idea what to post on my great channel. Hey you, what should I play?
You should play Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in a charming way, or you should play Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in a bold way. I wonder. Well, it doesn't matter, because your boldness and charm are both level 9.
Markiplier!
Where is Ethan? Where is the unus to my anus?
Shut up! This is Five Nights at Freddy, man! This can't.
That's a great idea, handsome man. Could I suck your dick now?
That was it? It was... What?
Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's, man! Okay. Markiplier.
Everybody chooses Yeah, I was about to say, if you don't choose Markiplier, you're missing out on a fucking massive
penis.
Well, I don't know. How do you know?
How do you know?
So celebrity. Who's a funny celebrity? Who's a crazy celebrity?
You should go
Who's a
Ethan.
bold celebrity?
I was thinking about it.
No, but you don't think that Ethan's gonna win? Because you admit that Markiplier...
Well, look, in
has-
Unus Annus, Ethan never won. Markiplier always wins. Or they tie. But you know what? My boy Ethan makes some fucking killer videos. And if we go on YouTube, let's go Ethan. Ethan's my boy.
Player orders decided on how likely that selected celebrity is secretly a vigilante superhero.
Well, I win.
Let's go!
Markiplier wouldn't be able
Ethan
to...
finally wins!
Markiplier wouldn't be able to hide it.
Oh my god. Okay, so my choices are, well, you know where I'm going. What? I'm really curious as why is Superintendent Chalmers here?
And why is he sitting with one of the playable characters?
You what the fuck? Wait, I'm close to getting in with Polly. Like I gotta go with Polly, but I'm really curious about
I'll go do it for
what's
you,
going on
don't
over
worry.
there. Alright, thank you. I appreciate it.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a bowl of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same.
Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria?
Let's do not now.
Wait, what did I went for like a fucking Aussie
Oregon.
dog. Yeah.
You went to Surfer, dude.
Can I just like
I don't fucking know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling, food fight! But I think everyone's just too scared to fight back.
and I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food.
There's gotta be a way to fucking make a food war. My dad's always telling me to be a bit more fucking political.
But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time.
Unbelievably hot. That's it. We'll set the cafeteria on fire. Wait, no, that's not the solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson?
It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your
Oh
own.
no, your creativity, that's your worst thing.
Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everybody's food and put it in a pile. That ought to do it. Or, hey Polly, you know how the Greeks fought a whole war over Helen of Troy's face? We just need you to get kidnapped by Trojans.
I have no idea. Cause yeah, my creativity's fucking poo.
You're a big poo-poo.
But like the bottom one could be smart, and she likes smarts.
Oh.
You know, I think the bottom one might be it.
Alright, let's go.
Please God, please God, please God.
Yeah, let's go!
I like where your head is, but I'm not super into being kidnapped and shit. What if we skip some steps with a good old flashing?
Polly floats up onto the table and, in a practice motion, whips her top off.
To the victor!
This is a high school cafeteria. Polly's rash action upsets the roiling cauldron of hormones, setting it on fire and tap dancing on the ruins. Soon, the air is thick with sausage and gravy. Potato crisps fly everywhere like flavored shrapnel. Polly puts her shirt back on now that everyone's too busy fighting to remember what they're fighting for.
Looks like mine really were the tits that launched 1,000 chips.
The view you just got makes the pun worth it.
Fuck
That's me,
yeah.
I'm big.
I'm sweating hard.
Well, Blue, I made it, despite your directions.
Let's go.
I hated that.
The fuck was that?
Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon.
Oh my god. Oh my god, yes! Holy
My
shit, that's loud.
ears!
That's so loud. Holy fuck.
You go to the kitchen only to find that your roast caught on fire. It's ruined. But what if you were to purchase fast food and disguise it as your own cooking? Superintendent, I was just going to buy fast food instead because the roast got ruined. Or, Superintendent, I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill. I said make it exercise. Care to join me?
Well, we know which one you have.
Why is there smoke coming out of your oven, Blue?
Oh, that isn't smoke. It's steam. Steam for the steamed clams we're having. Steamed clams.
Sweet.
Ew.
Wait, that's it? You don't get the... you don't get the Aurora Borealis?
I'm sure that like, because he's been here multiple times, I'm sure that it would have just been progressing. Also,
Okay, so
look at my...
What was the question?
Oh, the player is that...
Yeah, you and nines across the
player
board
order
except for
is
fives.
Is decided based on your ability to mimic the noise a giraffe makes.
What noise does a giraffe make? Fucking just turns into a tumor from the big legs.
I don't know. Meow. Do we just go random for this one? Or is it gonna be shit?
Yeah, let's just do random. Let's just do random.
Finally!
All right, Mrs. Nines and Fives.
Yeah, well, you know where I'm going? You know where I'm going? Only
I
got one
actually
thing
don't.
I want to do.
You won't get a bit more smart.
I'm mining
That day, you're mining the bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars. So plus 2 money.
Honey.
Oh, you ruined the nines and fives. Good job.
Yeah.
As you survey the library, you notice Vera, whose snakes are hissing and spitting as she glares at her computer monitor.
This shit is getting so old. Every time I go on a dark arts forum, I have to deal with sexist trolls trying to call me out and prove that I'm a fake dark arts girl. Oh yeah? You like Lich King so much? Name 3 of their earliest curses. You probably just take pictures of yourself with cursed artifacts to get attention. As if I can't want to murder people in obscure occult ways just because I'm female. Please. I'm so sick of dealing with the sexist bullshit when all I want is to use magic to make people suffer. I don't even know what to do.
You should write a heated essay decrying sexism. An essay so heated it melts the eyeballs of anyone who reads it. Or, you don't need to prove your love of the dark arts. Just go out and enjoy them, and I should totally come with you.
Wow, I wonder which one you should go for.
A date with
action
you,
awesome.
Bean? Shut up. My snake was making out with me while that was happening. Well, if it's between that or trying to prove to these trolls that I do in fact understand how to make a black obsidian death powder, I guess you're on.
Hell yeah! Time to take Vera on the scariest, darkest artist date you can dream up. You spend all your class time thinking of the perfect dark arts date. Because, duh, why would you be paying attention in school? By the time you pick Vera up, you have that shit on lock.
A skull containing the tears of my enemies, and a bouquet of poisonous plants that can be used in mind control potions? Nice.
Nice. You take Vera for a romantic picnic in a graveyard, but it's actually an evil picnic because, the picnic blanket is black. Yeah, maybe you didn't think that one through, but not all of them can be winners.
So I brought enough ingredients to summon the long-dead spirit of ancient warlocks, or to create a mist that drives people crazy. What do we think?
You ultimately decide on, as a little El Paso girl once said, why not both? You decide on both, and spend a lovely evening terrorizing innocent people.
Look at those losers. I mean, this is a bit on them too, right? They must have done something wrong to make the warlocks that angry. Oh, look at that one crying for his life. Cute.
You guess the mist that drives people crazy might have something to do with the warlock's wrath. But who are you to say?
Hey, I actually had a really nice time tonight, Bean. You made me remember it isn't for trolls on the internet to decide what I am or am not. As long as I'm a practitioner of the dark arts, then I'm a dark arts girl, and no loser on the internet can tell me otherwise.
Ah, what a sweet moment for the two of you. Who knew bonding over magical torture could be so romantic? You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Oh, my creativity is really fucking suffering. Like I'm
even
kind
go
of
there.
worried.
Excellent.
I mean, you could.
Let's get a bit more smart. Let's go to class.
I'm a little smarter.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is actually why you're here, but you gain +2 smarts. Woohoo! You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly.
Hey, baby, let's party.
Wait, Greninja, you can't say whatever you want. I'm reading your. We're reading your chat.
Yeah, we see you there, Greninja 117.
That's right.
How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately.
Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney. But I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of limited. So, got any ideas to help spice things up?
Oh, you've got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Because you have 4 creativity and I'm fucked. Spike the punch with Mandrake Root. It turns monsters into actual humans. Or, okay, you go as a sexy tax attorney. I'll go as a sexy tax evader.
So I believe we've had this one before.
Yep. This was
And-
like the first time I think we did this.
So my smarts are higher, and I think like spiking it with a specific route that turns. I reckon the top one would be better for the stats I've got. Yes, let's go.
Later that night, at the party.
This is nuts. Look at all these humans and human costumes. Georgina, the party owlbear, totally just turned into a sumo wrestler. And Larry the Lech looks exactly like former United States President Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, Larry doesn't just look like Lincoln. He is Lincoln. He has all of Lincoln's memories up to the moment of his death. Every newly transformed human at the party comes complete with a full lifetime of memories, a childhood, family, friends. They have no recollection of their lives as a monster, and are all currently going insane from the cognitive dissonance.
Manny the Manticore just turned into a retired cop who is screaming for his estranged wife and 2 sons. Pranked!
In about 4 hours, all of these newly created people will revert to their previous forms, essentially murdering these new identities. LOL. In the meantime, you and Polly have a great time scaring the shit out of actual humans and streaming it online. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. Something happened to Shandragon.
Fuck, I have not made a wrong choice yet, and touch wood that doesn't curse me. Okay.
You're having your evening tea at a nice place when you start to feel sleepy. Next thing you know, you're waking up in an abandoned warehouse with 1 less kidney.
And one less heart with Polly.
Finally. Hello? It took you almost 2 hours to recover consciousness. Rude much? Anyway, let's do this quickly. I have someone else to drug and kidnap at 9. You're here tonight because I might or might not be starting to have feelings for Bean. But feelings are dumb and blind and flighty and dumb. And I won't let my feelings lead me into a life I end up regretting. Thing is, I'm fabulous, so of course I've created a specific list of features I expect in a love partner. You know, to guarantee I don't end up murdering them out of boredom and contempt. And you know, I appreciate in people ambition and direction. I want something that's just thinking beyond just where they want to go this summer. I want someone with a plan so we can both be fabulous and conquer life in our own fierce ways. So tell me, would you describe Bean as ambitious, a person who has planned an amazing future for themselves?
Yeah, Bean has their entire life planned out in a set of color-coded manila folders, including all potential scenarios, tons of charts, and even some thoughts on how their lineage could continue their master plan. Or, sure, you know how Bean works at a burger joint on the weekends. According to their plans, 20 years from now, they might become the manager. Also, they have some very serious plans to become platinum in FOF by next year.
That's not true. Next year, that's a bit ambitious.
Well, look, you wingmaned me, so I shall wingman you. Let's go to the top option.
I don't want this. Why are you doing this? I just wanted you to die early from gluten.
Manila
Oh, yeah.
folders,
Right.
charts, color-coded. Those are key words to getting a lady excited. I'm gonna get my
You're pretty
snakes
sure they are.
My snakes are hitting.
Via, are you up there with the snakes?
I'm on break. I love snakes.
I've been found.
Don't tell Miranda. I usually only save this for Miranda, but for Vera, I'll use it on you. Stay still.
I wonder if they use the same color codes that I use in my plans. Who knows? Even our life master plans could merge. I'm looking forward to analyzing the degree of compatibility in our lineage plans. Look at me getting all romantic.
Vera sure has a unique sense of romanticism. But you're sure it'll be good enough for Bean. You gain +3 charm for your good deed. Holy shit, all my stats are awesome, except creativity.
I just like being nice nice to people. I didn't want to get with a snake person. I just wanted to get into crypto.
Hey, listen, Bean, my muse, my flame. Imagine 6 snake heads and Vera
you got me.
down there at the
pervert.
same time.
I'm down for that.
How many tongues can you withstand?
7. That's my limit.
Well, lucky for you, she has 6 snake tendrils and 1 mouth. The perfect amount for the life that you're gonna live with Vera.
Oh, everybody chooses an object, by the way.
Fuck. Let's see. All right, chat. You got any ideas on objects? Come on.
Yeah, come on,
Where,
Greninja,
where
hurry
you
up.
at, chat? Where you at, chat? I see you. I know you're there. I hear you. I smell you. What do you think we should go with?
I think we should go with, cheese.
You got any funny objects out there?
No. You got cheese.
Well, is cheese an object, or is it like? Can a food be an? I guess a food can be an object.
I'm gonna
yes.
choose a woman.
Ah, great choice.
And I will choose. Oh,
I mean, it'd be rude
Yeah,
not
sure.
to choose cheese now.
I will choose a vacuum.
Player order is decided based on how easy it would be to convince people you were a wizard if you traveled back in time to the Middle Ages and only used the selected object.
I think I win.
You don't have power.
Well, I mean, what? People have been making cheese for ages. You go back in time and be like, hey, I got this food. They're like,
Well, no,
oh,
if it's a
cool.
block
I
of
go back in time and literally have something that goes "Woo," and sucks up anything. People are like, what dark sorcery is this? Panda witch!
Yeah, I would literally bring a woman and be like, she just took me back from the future. They'd be like, oh no, she's a witch, you're a time traveler.
But I mean, I don't know. I think a vacuum would be more of a wizardry, because then you could hold like the vacuum,
get
you know,
burnt
the fucking
immediately at the
handle
stake.
as a staff, and you could be like, I'll suck your soul, and people would be like, oh, please, wizard, no.
I'll go there with my titties out, and I'll be like, oi mate, she gave me boobs. What do I do, mate?
Don't you need to plug it in? Well, funny you should mention it, Greninja. There are vacuums these days that run off battery power, or even solar power, so I don't need no goddamn electricity. I can do it all with the vacuum itself.
My woman can suck without batteries too.
Yeah, I bet she can, but so can the whores at the whorehouse.
Fine. That's gay. That's gay.
It's my turn.
I mean, I kind of do need some more creativity, and is auditorium creativity?
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, all right. I'll go auditorium. Let's get a bit more creative. Oh look, I'm in my fursuit.
I start improvising my lines, like I always do, and it's marvelous. A pathos of the play in unexpected ways. I don't know why you're not skipping this already. Why are you making me read half of it? I gain 2 plus creativity. Hooray! On your way out, you spot Polly still wearing the
Oh
rabbit.
yeah.
Okay, she takes it off and throws it at you to get your attention.
Yo! That human potty convinced me I want to be a scientist, but not just any kind, a party scientist. What's a party scientist, you ask? Why, it's a scientist who's dedicated to discovering the secrets of the Radis party. Through a series of extremely scientific experiments, I aim to discover what exactly makes a party good. So I can distill whatever it is into a vial and drink it. Or, just have really dope parties all the time. Anyway, I'm going to a bar mitzvah tonight, and I need your scientific advice. What can we do to push this party over the edge?
The electric slide, but with actual electricity. Or chemistry.
Chemistry lost last time.
Did it?
but I had really shit stats. She does drugs. She makes drugs.
Yes.
I love electricity.
Nah, the first one sounds dumb. Let's just go chemistry. Let's have it turn into Walter White.
Hey! Later that night.
Yes, I have done it! I had to tear the heart out of an atomic bomb, but I've done it! I've isolated the element partium, the life of the party. Now to slip the solution into the bar mitzvah's water supply.
The effects are instantaneous. All around you, boys are becoming men, and men are becoming party animals. And not just all around the bar mitzvah, all around the city. The bar mitzvah's water supply was also the city's water supply. Your party's so hard, you cause serious damage to the local infrastructure. Mayor Grim Reaper declares the next day National Hangover Day.
Wow, what just happened? Oh wait, I remember. Science!
Chemical warfare has never been so fun. You gain +2 fun and +1 smart.
Fuck, we are both on a roll tonight.
Yeah,
we are
no,
fucking
I mean,
smashing
You were
it.
saying that, but like, I don't know, I gotta go get that thing done, but I don't want to go and see Vera again anymore because she scares me. I'm gonna go learn.
Time. That day, your teacher delivers an amazing creative performance, and it's so cool. You gain +10 coolest, but who cares? He's not trying to romance you, or is he? We hope not. But you do gain +2 smart.
Yay!
Superintendent, Superintendent, I hope you're ready for some mouth-watering hamburgers.
I thought we were having steamed clam.
Oh no, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers.
You call hamburgers steamed hams?
Yes, it's a regional dialect.
What region?
Oh my god, shut up and eat your fucking hamburger.
Blue and Chalmers sat down and ate some steamed hams. When suddenly, Chalmers realizes his burger tastes like shit.
You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger.
I didn't buy them at Krusty Burger, though, and oh no, patented Blue Burgers, old family recipe.
For steamed ham.
Yes.
And you call them steamed hams, despite the fact that they're obviously boiled.
Fuck, I don't know. Why did he stop voice acting?
You know, the one thing I gotta go.
Of course. Why did it just stop? Why?
It was so good, and then it wasn't. Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud. I choose the dodo. It's extinct.
I was gonna choose that one.
Well, too bad.
Harambe.
Player order is decided on how intriguing a new Game of Thrones house would be if it had the selected animal as its sigil.
Well,
I win.
I mean, Harambe is just an ape.
No,
but the dodo.
It'd be dicks out
The
for Harambe.
dodo. I mean,
You have to
the dodo is bold. The dodo is, we will fight till our last. Because even if you make us extinct, the
Didn't
world
dodos
will
go
still
extinct 'cause
remember
they're
us.
dumb? I've watched Ice Age.
No, the dodo went extinct because we hunted them to extinction.
Can
No,
one of
you
us
have to
end your suffering?
have to stay
Why are
here,
you
I'm
suffering,
sorry.
Greninja?
It's because... Alright, I think that Harambe would be a good one. But you're right. That's only because I wanted to win.
You know what? I will have mercy. Why don't we random?
And the luck said, ha! That's what I'm
I didn't
talking
like that. I think that I should have won that because... You know what? I don't know how
It's
to
too
make...
bad. Now I'm gonna get on.
Well, let's get it over with. Go ahead.
You arrive at your table to find the coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming.
We're under attack. Alarm, alarm, summon the guards.
They're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me, clearly because of the evil twin thing.
We're not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean, less attractive?
Lies, subterfuge.
I'm gonna fail them in my brain, making me less cool and sexy.
Every single lunch hour.
You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. Joust them in Miranda's honor, or drug their food. I'm gonna drug their food. You reach into your pouch of drugs and pull out a handful of Melania's pills, which you sprinkle on the coven's mashed potatoes.
What are you doing? Are you trying to drug us? Idiot! Winners don't do drugs. You know what? How about we just move to another table?
Suckers! They left their druggy potatoes. Looks like everything's turning up Polly.
Polly eats all the drugs out of potatoes and then decides she's a canoe that thinks you're kinda cute. Fuck yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go over, I think I would like to go over this.
One moment. Excellent, I got that. Okay, I can close that. And
In
I
a
can come over
world.
here, and I can click on this, and then I can click on this over here.
You're about to dig you're about to dig into a delicious bowl of beef jerky when you see the wolf pack across the table panting at you. Sensually.
Yo, dog! Can we have some of that beefy, Jay? You got there? We love meats that have been jerked. Come on. We'll totally trade you anything from our lunch. You can have this dead ferret, or this half-chewed telephone receiver, or...
While one of them is talking, the others just straight up eat your beef jerky. You hit their noses with a newspaper, but it's too late.
Haha, whoops. I guess we've got to trade after all, huh? Which of our foods do you want, dog?
How about this black plastic bottle labeled, "Seriously don't drink this, it's poison." Or nothing, give me my beef jerky back. Now.
Oh, is that what it says? We found it in a garbage bin with a skull and crossbones on it. Bones are good to eat, so we took it. But if that's the only thing you want, I guess you can have it.
You don't give them time to change their minds. You reach across the table, snatch, and chug.
I really like this. This is my favorite.
On the TV news that night, you learned that after drinking the elixir, you went on a bit of a rampage.
I fucked everyone.
Specifically, you declared the cafeteria a sovereign state and abolished all laws except for Party Forever. Your government was soon overthrown by the National Guard, but you've been nominated for the Nobel Prize for partying. You gain +4 fun.
I'm really fun.
Well, that's interesting. Choose a brand.
All right, I'm gonna let
Not-
Greninja choose my brand because I'm gonna quickly. I'll be right back.
All right, Greninja.
Greninja, don't let me down.
Pixelodians has entrusted you with a great responsibility. She wants you to pick a brand that she will use in a stealthy but witty fight against me for the chance to go first. What do you choose?
Well, I am going to choose. What's a cool brand? I'm thinking airplane jelly because like they've come out with this new sours flavor range, and fuck me, it's good. If you live in Australia, anyone watching this, and you have a Coles near you, go there and try out some of the new sour airplane jellies. They're so fucking good. They're sour, they're delicious, and
I swear.
I mean, full of sugar,
if
but
Greninja didn't come up with a brand in the time that I was gone,
Unfortunately, Greninja did not. Greninja acted like a ninja, and we haven't seen them since. So,
BMW, okay.
BMW, I guess that's a brand?
Sucks,
Is it?
come on.
All right, well, to go in the spirit of things, I will choose the Volvo.
Alright.
Player orders decided on how weird it would be if the selected brand paid for product placement in Game of Thrones.
Volvo. It'd be much weirder.
Yeah, that and they
BMW
also,
have literally
like-
done like stuff
they-
with, like Mario before.
Yeah, they have the craziest ads. Well, I win again.
Look what you
Um,
did! You fucked me!
Okay, so I'm
You
suffering on
fucked me!
creativity, but I don't think that Polly cares about creativity. So she's cared about smarts, charm, definitely fun, but I've got enough fun.
Never have so much fun.
I kind of want to just round out my boldness a bit. Let's go bold. Let's go to the bathroom.
Alright, there's no illustration of me taking a shit, but it's the boldest decision of my life. Look at me, a crazy bastard. I gain +2 boldness and +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of +1 STD. But none of that matters. You're late to meet Polly for more party experiments. Shit, I'm late for a very important date.
All right. Our research is progressing well so far, but we've got a very limited sample size. I need to know that we can make any party the best, not just some parties. So tomorrow morning, we're gonna crash a funeral. If we can make that fun, we can make anything fun. So, brainstorm time. How can we put the fun back in a funeral?
Funeral.
Or funeral, as you might say.
Possess the body of the deceased, bringing him back for one last party. Or a bouncy castle. Well,
I really
won.
like the top one. I really like the top one.
You
I
will do that
I
one.
really it's. I mean, I don't know how she feels about possessing dead bodies, but like that sounds so much cooler than a bouncy castle.
Have you enjoyed having
You
a
know
little
what,
PNG tuber this whole time, by the way, for this episode?
I hadn't even looked. Oh, cool! I do like light up and my mouth opens and nom, 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 raw. But yeah, let's no, that's cool. I like it.
so let's possess the body of the deceased, bringing them back for one last party. Let's go! Later that night.
Wow, that was awesome. I was totally inside that dude. And then when they were like, does anyone else want to say a few words? I was like, oh, me. They totally freaked out. And then I was like, oh, let's turn this funeral into a wedding. And I got married to like 11 people. Who are all widows now because I left that dude in a heap on the dance floor, but whatever, weddings roll. Hey, Shandragon, you know what? I think we're getting really close to the true formula for a rad party. You're the best science partner I've ever had.
Oh no.
You guess she hasn't had a lot of science partners. You doubt she even knows the real definition of science, but she's just too happy for you to correct her now.
Come on, the night's still young. Let's go turn an all-night laundromat into an epic rave.
Those washing machines don't know what hit them. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
I feel like we could have gotten a bit further down that like route. But this is like
Which
the
route?
last night. This is like the last night.
No, I have interacted with her every single time. I don't see how you'd get any further.
I just maybe if you just put out more, I guess. You prude.
Well, joke's on you. I'm the biggest slut there is.
Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but I'm gonna do it anyway because.
Unless
fuck it.
you win, then it's genius. You gain +2 money
Yeah,
from
some money.
gambling on
Sweet.
poker. Ah well, that was wonderful. Good times had by all. I'm shit.
My ears.
Yes, I suppose I should.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
What do you mean my bonus is too low?
Get fucked. Get fucked.
At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within the library.
Yes.
That's it?
No.
Well, too bad.
Oh, I didn't do it.
All right. I am obviously asking Aunt Polly. Let's go, baby. If I can't date you now, I don't know how the fuck you're dateable. And I would say Vera, maybe? I mean, you've been doing a lot with Vera. Give it a shot.
No, I'm not gonna date
Do
Vera.
it. Do it.
I'm gonna get rejected by
Have
Vera.
fun.
She's a bitch. I
Well,
hate her.
Well, I mean, do you want to slink away from the prom, have no date, feel like
Yes, I'm gonna ask
Well,
none of them. I'm gonna get with
you...
Markiplier.
okay. What? Prom? Of course, prom night would be another perfect opportunity to conduct our experiments in party science. So clever of you. That's why you're the best science partner.
Fuck yes. That's not what you meant, but sure, why not? Sooner than expected, your prom night is here, and the two of you are finally ready to crack the ultimate party formula.
Oh, so this is a whole different this is a whole event path.
You free some wild animals. You do lots of ecstasy. You awaken the dead. You even do the dance of joy. Everything is perfect. You feel floaty and full of energy. You see beautiful shiny lights, and you feel connected to everyone. Obviously, most of that is thanks to the ecstasy, but still. You feel like you've conquered the night and put a flag with your names on the peak of life itself. Then dawn comes. By now, you're on a hill by the sea, watching the sun slowly come up. No idea how you got there, but who cares? You're at peace watching the gentle tide of the morning. When you realize Polly has her hand over yours, she looks at you.
You know what, Shandragon? This might be the Molly talking, but I think I finally got it. All these parties have been wildly different, yet all of them have been the very best. I've put a lot of thought into it, and I can only think of one thing they all had in common.
It's gonna be ecstasy.
I think the formula to a perfect party must be sharing it with the right people.
You don't answer. You just hold her hand as you spend the morning watching the sun slowly come up over the sea together. I fucking win.
What?
Well, Blue, you are an odd fellow, but I must say, you seem a good hand.
Holy shit, guys! The school is on fire!
No, Polly. That's just the Northern Lights.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Why is it so loud?
Good job, Blue. You burned the whole school. Down, I think they meant to say.
But I wasn't even. I didn't even
Wait,
get
I
an
did-
ending.
Wait, I did get a secret ending! That wasn't dating Polly? What the fuck?
that wasn't the Polly ending. That was a secret ending.
What? Well, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for a pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious award, but fuck Scott, we're skipping him. And those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but we were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Next week with Pixel Worldians and Shandragon, and maybe, just maybe, a guest. Or two, who knows? But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us tonight for Monster Prom.
What did we just
I
unlock?
hope that you enjoyed. And we unlocked Prepare to Bring Chaos and Destruction to the Realm.
By the way, I want to point out
Well,
to
yeah.
everyone, I do have to say, I did in fact already get permission, but I already called dibs on the Clossy when we get up to it. Didn't I?
Ah, yes, you did. You did. You definitely want that insane,
Clown pussy.
glossy posse. But yeah, I did get a secret ending. That's sick. Let's go.
Oh, it's so good. Are you proud of yourself for getting a secret for having the 2 secret endings so far?
Yes, no, I'm quite happy with that. I really am. I'm glad that I didn't make a single wrong decision.
I'm glad that you didn't make
we became sweat lord. Except you didn't date anyone.
I burnt
and
down the skull.
kind of- yeah.
That was funny.
Well, yeah.
But you know what else is funny?
Next
What?
time on Monster Prom.
Next time on Monster Prom, will Pixel finally take someone out to prom, or
I've
will
already
she
fucked
be
Damien.
rejected again?
Oh, sorry, Charlie. But
Next week.
Charlie, what I can tell you is if you can't wait till next week, watch the VOD. Because if you watch Pixel Worldian's YouTube video, she gains views, and then the algorithm likes views. So the more you watch Pixel Worldians, the more she can create more content for you to watch more Pixel Worldians, and sometimes with Shandragon. But until then, we will see you next time